Hello, welcome to this week's Pilates practice. We are going to be utilizing a small loopy band today, so if you don't have that, as always, just grab one of those physio bands and tie that up, and that will work just fine. Let's just get started today. We're going to be working into all areas of the body today, and I hope you really enjoy it. So let's start by taking the band just around our wrists here. Pressing your arms out, take a look at your feet, have them hips width apart, and then we're going to inhale here. Take a nice big deep breath in. We're going to reach those arms up towards the sky. Taking a breath as you draw your shoulders down your back, pressing out on that band. Lift up tall, and let's exhale, hinge over to the right side. So I want you to keep an even press into the band. Look towards your left elbow, and let's come into that breath, pressing through your feet. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through those pursed lips. So you're going to notice as we go through this that I don't work with that breath nearly as much because I'm speaking to you. So always breathe in through your nose and out through those pursed lips. Let's take one more deep breath here. Inhale slowly, coming all the way up, and then we'll exhale over to the other side, breathing into the right side of your body. And then we'll breathe here. Hinging a little bit more, just really enjoying that nice deep opening through the side body. On your next inhale, let's slowly come all the way up. Let those arms rest, take a roll to the shoulders, and then you're gonna press out on that band again. So we're gonna inhale here. Arms are gonna start straight forward. We're gonna bend into the elbows as we breathe in. Exhale, you're gonna press out on that band as you bend into the knees. Inhale, bend the knees, or bend the elbows, straighten the legs. Exhale, straighten through those arms. Inhale, bend into the elbows. Exhale, you're gonna press up, and you're gonna notice, I notice very quickly the imbalance between my arms and my shoulder strength. Exhale, reach those arms forward. And again, inhale, bend in the elbows. Exhale, bend the knees, straighten through those arms. Inhale, bend into the elbows, straighten the legs. Exhale, press forward. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extending those arms. Keeping that ribcage connection, we bend into the elbows, straighten the legs. Exhale, straighten through the arms. 1 more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. We're gonna hold this round here, popping those heels up nice and high, breathing deeply here, and just holding that connection for 3. Could you sink the hips a little lower as you press out on the band, open up a little bit more, 1 more breath. This time, drop the heels, exhale, fold forward. Let the band come off, grab it with your hands, and just take a stretch here, enjoying that into the backs of the legs. On your next inhale, we're gonna wrap the band around and step into it and bring that band up just above your knees. So now from this position, you're gonna take a nice wide stance here. Toes are gonna face out. We'll start here with the hands at the hips. Just give it a little spatial awareness. We're gonna bend into the knees, pushing those knees out wide, and then doing your best as you come up, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, we'll bend, and slowly come back up to center. Now, let's bend into the knees, lifting out of the way. So I want you to keep that as we reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Then bring them to the back of the head, draw your shoulders down your back. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath in. You're gonna bend into those knees, keeping that nice little squat. We're gonna inhale here, lift through the center. Exhale, we're gonna tilt over to the right. Inhale back to center, tilt over to the left, inhale back to center, come all the way back up as you exhale, and then we'll slowly bend into the knees again, press them wide. Inhale, lifting, exhale, tilt to the right, inhale back to center, exhale, tilt to the left, inhale back to center, press those knees a little bit wider, let's come all the way up, and we go right back down. Press out. Tilt to the right. Back to center. Tilt to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Back to center. Tilt to the right. Back to center. Tilt to the left. Back to center, sink a little bit deeper, and then inhale, slowly come all the way back up. A few more rounds. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Tilt to the right. Hugging those ribs to come back to center. Tilt to the left. Come back up, sink a little deeper, press those knees out wide, and then inhale, slowly come back up. 2 more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen, press into those feet to do so. Tilt to the right, back to center, and to the left. Back to center. Oh, sink a little deeper, push those knees out wide. Come all the way back up. Last one. Bend into those knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, tilt to the left. Back to center, sink a little bit deeper, press those knees out wide, and could you pop those heels out high, holding here for 3. Sink a little bit more for 2. 1 more breath. Good job. Slowly come all the way up, shake that out, and then we're gonna come to the top of the mat. So from here, nothing too fancy. We're gonna bend into the knees, drop down. Now you can use your hands as support, or you can slowly come back. All right, you're gonna bring your hands behind your back. Now, fingers are gonna face forward. Ideally, if they need to face the sides, that's okay. Just make sure that all 10 fingers are grounding down evenly. And take a breath here. We're gonna press down, open and expand into the heart. Breathe deeply here. And then slowly coming back down. Making sure you keep that connection of pushing away from the floor, opening into the chest. Breathe here. And then slowly come back down. Now, I'm gonna offer you an option to add on. Fingers need to be facing forward for this addition. So noticing where you're at, and if you need, you just keep working with this first part. Open and expand into the chest. Okay, let's add on. Inhale here, press through those hips. We're gonna bend into the elbows, press back up, and then slowly bring the hips back down. And again, exhale, press up. Bend the elbows, press up, and slowly coming back down. And again, we're here for 5 more. Breathe into it. As you find that little dip, press back up, slowly come back down. And again, for 4. Squeeze those triceps as you press yourself back up into that extended arm position. And 2 more. Bend and press. Hips down. Last one. Let's slowly bring it up. Hold it here. Bend the elbows and press. And then slowly come back down. Really good job. So take your time. We're gonna take that band and then we're just gonna take it around our calf muscle. So you're gonna lower it down a little bit more. Now from here, we're gonna come onto the forearms and you're gonna press into the hands. Walk your feet a little bit closer. Now what I want you to make sure of is that you don't sink into this at any point. Your chest should be nice and open this whole time, pressing into those forearms. Squeeze the elbows quite close in. They're gonna wanna naturally go a little wider. Find the tips of your toes and then you're gonna lift your legs up. So from here, we're gonna inhale, lower those legs. Exhale, slowly bring them back up. Now inhale, lengthen through those legs. Exhale, bend the knees back in. Inhale, lower the legs. Now, don't change the shape of your back. As you're working through this, you're maintaining that length. Now for you, you might just lengthen the legs straight up and bend them back down. That's perfectly fine. I would rather you do that than extend the legs on a diagonal and arch and hurt the back. So you're gonna lengthen out, pressing onto that band, slowly control back to center. And again. Always pressing out on that band. And we're here for 4 more. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, lift them back up. Inhale, lengthen those legs. Press out on that band as you scoop the belly button in. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bend back in. And 2. slowly bring it back up. Lengthen out. Bend back in. And one more. And then lengthen out. We're gonna hold it here for 3. Keep breathing, keep the chest open for 2. Just one more deep breath. And then slowly release. Really good. Take your time, press yourself up. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna take that band and we're gonna wrap it around your feet. So you're gonna extend your legs up. If you're like me, you'll need to wiggle back a little bit. Make sure you're sitting right up nice and tall onto that spine. So you're grabbing the band with both hands. You're inhaling, lifting up really nice and tall. Now you're gonna tuck the tailbone. You're gonna roll yourself back. Now heels will slide, just don't let them lift. And then as you come up, I want you to lift up really nice and straight and tall, bend the elbows back, and then slowly release. Tuck the tailbone, roll yourself back, shoulders coming down your back. And then you're gonna slowly come all the way up to a straight spine. Exhale, pull the elbows in. Inhale, slowly release. And again, tucking the tailbone. So the roll back is supported. So I want you to be so meticulous about using that control and strength. Exhale, bend the elbows, and release the arms. You want to eliminate that temptation to move with momentum. Exhale, pull it in. Good. 4 more. Lifting up, bending in. And 3. Shoulders relax. They're gonna wanna creep up naturally. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. 2. Using that ribcage connection. Slowly pull those arms in as you keep that ribcage connection. 1 more time. Really good. And then we'll slowly pull it in and then slowly release. Really good. So we're gonna keep the band into the right foot. And then from here, you're gonna lengthen your left leg out. Now, we're gonna bend into the knees. You're gonna scooch forward if you're like me and you've scooched back a little bit. And then just keep the band in your right hand. Let's reach the left arm out and then we'll roll down 1 vertebra at a time. You're gonna kick the right leg up towards the sky. Now, bend into your left knee. We're gonna inhale here. Left arm is going to reach back. And then from here, you're gonna lengthen your left leg out. We're gonna take an inhale to prepare here. And then you're gonna slowly lift yourself up. And then you're gonna switch your legs, reaching here. And then inhale, slowly lower back down. And again, exhale, pulling yourself up, drawing that shoulder down your back. Inhale, slowly release. And again, so you're using the band to feel nice and controlled here. And then slowly coming back down. So it doesn't make it easy by any means. It just means we can get a little bit more intricate with the connection that we have and reach that arm back. We're here for 3. Slowly reach. And for 2. Slowly reach back. Good, we have 1 more. Peeling yourself up. Good. And then slowly lower down. Keep that band into your right foot and let's just give that hamstring a nice little stretch. Giving you a little opportunity here to just calm down the breath. And as you kick into your right leg, I want you to really drop your right hip down. We'll take 1 more deep breath. And then from here, I want you to grab with both hands, you're gonna pull, and then you're just gonna deepen that stretch by lifting your head up. Breathe here. 1 more breath. And then slowly take your time. And then let's switch that. So now strap goes into the left foot. And then you're gonna inhale here. Reach your right leg out on a diagonal, and then right arm is going to reach back. So make sure you're not arching your back. You're only reaching and kicking as far as you can maintain that connection. Inhale to prepare. And then you're gonna exhale, switch your legs, lift up nice and tall. Inhale, slowly release back. And again. Inhale, slowly release. It feels so much better with that breath, so make sure you're doing it at home. Exhale. Inhale, slowly release. And we're here for 4. And release. For 3. And release. For 2. Good. One more here. And then with control, slowly lower back down. Grab the strap with both hands, kicking through that left leg. And then you're just gonna breathe here. Pulling on that strap. And then just using this opportunity to just really calm down your breath. One more here. And then on your next inhale, you're gonna bend into your knees. Your right knee, I should say. Hook your foot into the strap. So now both feet are there. We're gonna inhale here. And then we're gonna slowly kick through both legs. Now you're gonna bring that row back and lift up nice and tall. Inhale, slowly release back down. Legs are gonna lengthen. And again, tucking the chin to the chest. You're gonna lift up and extend those legs as you pull the band towards your chest. And then we're gonna slowly lower yourself back down. And again, we're here for 4. And then slowly coming back down. For 3. Tucking the tailbone, scooping that belly button connection strong. And 2. Slowly release. We have one more. Doing really good. Let's slowly peel ourselves up, holding it here. And then seeing maybe, could you just release the band and reach your arms up? Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower yourself back down. Hug the knees into the chest. We're gonna keep the band there. Just kind of bring it towards the ankles for a second. And then clear it out. Rock your knees a little bit side to side. And then from this position, what you're gonna do is take your band around your calf muscles. We're gonna roll ourselves all the way up with control. And then what you're gonna do from here is just swing your legs around. Now, from this position, you're gonna come onto your belly. And then on your belly, I should say, we're gonna take the hands underneath the forehead. Now, from this position, you're gonna keep the tops of the feet pressing. I'm gonna keep my head a little bit higher, but I want you to keep your head right down, just resting on top of that. So inhale here, press through your left foot, and then you're gonna lift that right leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift it up. Slowly bring it back down. And again. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugging up. Keeping that breath really intentional. Lower back down. We're lifting here for 4. Slowly release. For 3. Slowly bring it down. And for 2. Good. One more here. Let's hold this last one. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Take a breath. Pressing into the top of the right foot, lengthening through the left leg. You're going to lift that left leg up and down. Lengthen and lift it up. And bring it back down. And again, lift it up. Slowly down. We're here for 5. Make it fluid. Lower, down for 4. Check in with your shoulders. 3. And do not underestimate the importance of what you're doing right here. 2. And 1 more here. Lift it up. This time we hold it here for 3, 2. Lift a little higher. And then slowly release it down. Really good. Relax your shoulders. Wiggle out any tension if it's there. Tops of the feet are pressing. Gluing those fingers to your forehead. We're going to inhale here. Lift the upper body. We're going to exhale. Extend those arms back, lifting even higher. Then inhale, fight to keep that height on the way back. Exhale, slowly lower back down. And again, inhale, lengthen and lift up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, keep that height as the hands come back to the forehead. Exhale, lower down. Inhale here. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bring the hands back. Making sure you're not cranking the neck up. Inhale, 2 more. Sweep back. 1 more. And back down. Last one. Peeling yourself up. Sweeping the arms back, and then from here, you're gonna keep the back of the neck long. Could you lift those legs? Breathing here for 3, 2, 1 more breath, and then slowly lower back down. Really good job. You're gonna turn over onto your side. So from this position, you're gonna bend into your bottom elbow. So you've got a little pillow to reach into, or to rest into, I should say. So make sure your shoulders are stacked. You're gonna bring your feet on a slight diagonal line, and then your top hand is gonna be in front of your chest for support. Now you're gonna start with both feet flexed, dorsiflex, so toes pulling in. Then you're gonna point through your top toes and lift that leg in line with your hip. Now, as you press into your bottom leg, I want you to stay really scooped in through those bottom ribs. And then we're just gonna press that leg up, flex the foot, and lower it down. Point the toe, lift it up, flex the foot, and lower down. Now, as you're working through this again, I want you to notice the temptation as we lift the leg is going to be to compensate and dump into the bottom rib. So you're going to keep that really connected and make it so that you can't do that, or that you, I should say, don't do that. Of course, we can always collapse and lose that integrity with it, right? 3. Point and lift 2. Doing really good. 1 more here. Holding this one here, you're gonna do a little circle, pause at the top. Ooh, little circle, pause at the top. Now with these little circles, they're small, but I want you to finish the circle by really stretching that band. So it should be work to get to that position. Lift. And again for 4, pause. 3, press. 2, push up, and 1 more this direction, and then you're going to go the other way. Pause, and pause. Ooh. Lift. Notice if your circle's getting smaller like mine. Fight to keep that. This is it on this side. Lift up. 3, press up. 2, and 1 more here, and then we're just gonna hold that. Breathe for 3. So anchor through that bottom leg, lift a little higher for 2. One more breath. Oh, slowly release. Okay, you're gonna keep the band around that top leg. It's not gonna do anything just yet, but what you're gonna do from here is release that bottom leg. You're gonna bend into that top leg, grab the ankle, pull that in front of you. You're gonna point through your bottom leg, and then from here, you're gonna lift that leg and lower down. Now you're not gonna lower it all the way. You're gonna just lift it to the height, or lower to the height, I should say, where everything's still active, so you're not just dumping and kind of collapsing out of it. All right, we're here for 4. Lower to hover. For 3, notice if you feel the shape of your torso changing, connect with that core. Last one, hold it up. Tiny little circle, pause at the top. So now we come back to that even tinier movement on this side. It's like a toonie, basically. Good. Do one more this way, and then go the other direction. Good. Pause. So nothing but control. For 3, you're finishing that circle as high as you can, right? One more here, hold it up, and then you're gonna lower down, lift it up, a little higher, and lower. Up, higher, and lower. Up. Good. So you're not like pulsing it, you're just extending it higher and higher, breathing into that. 3 more. Lower down. And 2. Again, paying attention to those bottom ribs. Last one. And slowly release. Good job. So take your time. We're gonna swing those legs around, going to the other side. And then from here, you're gonna want that band back around both your legs. Inhale. Lower down, bend into that elbow. And then you're gonna bring your legs just at a slight little diagonal. Make sure your top hip isn't coming forward or back for that matter. You want everything nice and stacked. Top hand in front of the chest for a little support. So both feet start dorsiflex, and we're gonna plantar flex that top leg, point the toe and bring it slightly back. So now it's in line with your hip, I should say. So we're gonna lift it up, flex that foot, lower down. Point the toe and lift, flex, and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower, point and lift. Keep that bottom connected and that connection with your rib cage really strong. 3 more. Flex and lower. 2. Good. 1 more, and then you're gonna hold that on the up. You're gonna do a little circle, pause at the top. Little circle, pause. Circle, pause. So that little pause is just avoiding that temptation to work with momentum, right? Really easy to want to do that. And then it also gives us the opportunity to really get accountable, like hard, push it up, get at the height of that circle, and then let's reverse that circle. Almost done here. Good. Breathe. It's not meant to be easy. Nothing worth it ever is. Press. But you're here now. 4. Okay, countdown's on, my friends. For 3, or maybe it's just me today. 2, and 1 more. Hold it here. Break that band, lift a little bit higher, and then slowly release. Really good. Okay, for now, this time you can just take the band right off. We're gonna come right back to it, so keep it close. Extend that bottom leg and then grab your top ankle, bring that in front. So now from here, you're pointing through your bottom toes. We're gonna lift that leg up and down. So again, make sure you're not dumping into the bottom side, I should say, not your actual bottom. And you're lifting from there. So you have to stay really scooped in and connected. And then the nice thing about that is when everything supports that, rather than dumping into the bottom side, we can stay isolated into that inner thigh. Lifting here for 3 and for 2. One more here, hold it up. You're gonna do a little circle, pause at the top. Little circle, pause. And again. So teeny tiny, however, that pause at the top, it's effort to pause there. It's hard work to lift it to that height, okay? 3 more. 2. And 1 more. Now let's reverse that, other way. Pause. Pause. And again. For 5. 4. 3. 2 and 1. Lift it up. Now you're going to lower down to hover. Lift it up, a little higher, and lower. Lift up, higher, and lower. Up, 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 and down for 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, and slowly release. Really good. Okay, let's curl onto our back. Let's give that a nice well-deserved stretch as we come into the middle of the mat. You're gonna take your right foot, hook the heel onto the left knee, reach your arms out to the side. I don't want you to use them. I want you to just lift that left leg, close your eyes with me, and then just create the resistance between the ankle, pushing in the knee, and then the knee pulling back into the ankle. Breathe deeply. Two more breaths. One more here. And then slowly lower your left leg down. We'll release the right foot and then go onto the other side. Left heel is gonna hook, and then from that position, open the knee. So this is your little chance, not just to stretch and give yourself a little bit of love here into those hips and glutes, but also to just reconnect with that breath. Reconnect with your intention, why you came here today. Is it to build a stronger core? Is it to mitigate back pain? Is it to just take some well-deserved time to move through your body? One more breath. Be proud of what you're doing here, whatever it is that brought you here. And then slowly take your time. Now let's just bring the feet out a little wider than your hips. And then from here, I just want you to draw your knees over to the left side. Take just one breath here. And then inhale slowly, taking your time coming up. And then knees over to the right side. Breathe here. One more breath. And then slowly taking your time coming up to the center. Okay, let's bring that band back into the equation, shall we? You're gonna take that band, you're gonna wrap it around your feet. So then from this position, your feet are gonna be a hips width apart. So we're gonna inhale here. Hands come to the back of the head. You're gonna tuck the chin towards the chest. Exhale, lifting your head, hugging the ribs in. Inhale here. You're gonna exhale, extend that right leg. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your head a little higher. Exhale, and then inhale, slowly coming back down and relaxing with your exhale. Now inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, peel yourself up. Inhale here, stay. Now we're gonna hold this position, the ab prep. Bring your leg back to center and exhale, lengthen the left leg. So if you need to take that pause like we just did in the first round, please do it. And lower the head if you need.
Inhale back to center and stay really connected through that center line so that as you're going forward and back with that leg, you're not moving side to side with your hips, okay? We're almost there. Really resisting with that top leg and scooping your belly button from there. It's gonna wanna pop up. Keep breathing. That's it. 2 more rounds. Back to center. And 1 more here. Lift your head a little higher if you can. Last one. Lift up a little more. And then slowly release back down. Hugging the knees in towards your chest, rocking really gently side to side. Just take a breath. And then on your next inhale, what we're gonna do is you're just gonna take your band, wrap it around your ankles. We're gonna lengthen the legs straight up and let the arms rest. We're gonna take the legs slightly forward. This is our starting position. You're gonna inhale, legs straight up, pause. Exhale, peel your hips up. Now they might not even actually lift, that's okay. Inhale, hips lower back down. Exhale, legs lower back to the front wall. Inhale. Pause as you bring them straight up. Exhale. Now you might find they actually peel up and reach back a little bit. So you do what supports your ability to stay relaxed through the shoulders and the neck, controlled through the body, so that none of this is forced. Notice the natural tendency to want to have that little death grip through the arms, and especially here, notice the tendency to want to hold the breath. Legs straight up, pause. Peel your hips up. And then slowly lower back down. 1 vertebra at a time. We're here for 3 more. Peeling up. And 2 more. Good. Last one. Really good, and then slowly take your time, bend into your knees, hug them nice and close. And then 1 more time, we're gonna wrap that band around our feet. All right, so from this position, once again, coming back into that tabletop, we're gonna bring the hands to the back of the head, tuck the chin towards the chest, and then you're gonna exhale, lift your head up. Inhale here. Now same with the legs, except now we're gonna add a twist. So you twist to the left as you extend the right leg. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. And again, so we twist. Again, as always, don't think knee to elbow, or I should say the other way around. Think rib cage to hip, scooping that belly button in between. Keep breathing. Make sure it's not a boomerang effect back. It's controlled and it's hard as we reach. Back to center. Just a few more rounds. And we are at the home stretch. Breathe, breathe. Back to center. Good. 2 more rounds. 1 more. Oh, I lied. 1 more round. I got excited. My abs are tired. All right, come back to center. I will never let that sell you short. Slowly come back. Good job. Okay, we are done with the band. So throw it off to the side, take a breath, hug the knees into the chest. And then from this position, you're just gonna lengthen your legs, grab the backs of them, roll yourself up with as much control as you can. And then we're gonna cross the ankles, take our time coming into our plank position. So I'm gonna work with my knees down today. If you feel super strong and you wanna work into that full plank, you are more than welcome to do so. Just make sure that you don't sacrifice the length in the spine. Okay, palms pressing evenly. Inhale here, head is lifted, spine is long, shoulders are down your back. Inhale, lower down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, press up. Lower 3, 2, 1. Press. 3, 2, 1. Press. 3, 2, 1. Almost there. 2 more. Don't worry about how low you're going. Keep that chest nice and open. And then you're going to slowly shift the weight back. Taking a breath here. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale out. Inhale. Take your time. We're going to slowly come forward. This time what you're going to do is walk your hands forward. We are going to come into that full plank position if it's available, and you're going to lengthen the heart forward. Breathe in, straighten through those legs. And then from here, so really push away from the floor. You're going to exhale, bring right knee to right elbow. Inhale, float it back, toes touch. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, float, touch. Lift the legs up to the sky as you breathe out. Inhale, slowly coming forward again. Exhale, bend right knee. Float it back with control. Left knee. Float it back, inhale. Slowly come back up into a down dog. And then inhale, roll forward into that plank. A couple more rounds. Right knee, float it back. Left knee, float it back. Lift up. Inhale, roll forward, scooping that belly button to spine the whole time. And again, right knee, bring it back. So last round, we're gonna do a few rounds. Left knee, bring it back. This is it. Right knee, float it back. Left knee. Okay, last one. Right knee, float it back. And then left knee, float it back. Inhale, heart forward, lower for 3, 2, and 1. Good job, my friends. Let's give those abs a nice, well-deserved stretch. Bring those thumbs a little bit wider than your mat. Tops of the feet press. We're gonna inhale. Peel ourselves up. Nice big breath. Now take one more breath here, still hugging the ribs in. Make sure you're not dumping into the weight. Keep it spacious. And then you're gonna draw your right shoulder down. Inhale. Slowly come back up. And then left shoulder comes down. Inhale, slowly come back up. Let's do that one more time each side. Right shoulder. And then inhale, come back up. And then left shoulder. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Take a nice big deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly lower yourself down. Take your hands by your floating ribs. I recommend from the knees, but feel free to do it from plank as you push yourself up. And then you're gonna take your time, come into a wide-legged child's pose. Shake your hips a little bit side to side. Take one more breath. And then let's inhale, slowly come up. You're gonna bring your knees and feet hip width apart. Step your right foot in between your palms. And then inhale here, sweep your arms up to the sky. Let's take that left hand to the upper back. And then from here, you're gonna pull. Now, if that's available, that's perfect. If you want, you can take your right hand, scoop it in behind you and interlock the fingers. Open and expand into the chest. And then, you could use a strap here, your little loopy band, to connect with that. But the hands don't even need to touch. You just need to connect into that midline so that's supporting your ability to lift up tall. Take one more breath. And then let's slowly release the hands down to the ground. Inhale here, float the right leg back. And then we'll step the left leg forward. Breathe here. Inhale, arms are gonna sweep up to the sky. Shoulders are gonna relax down. You're gonna take your right hand to the upper back, left hand grabs that elbow, and then you lift up tall. Maybe that left arm sweeps around, and then you bring it up. Interlocking the fingers, opening the chest, and then just breathing here. One more breath. And then slowly taking your time, releasing the hands down. Now this time you're gonna tuck your right toes under, straighten the back leg, look forward. Step that right foot forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you're gonna fold forward, let your head hang heavy, soft bend into the knees, and then we're gonna roll ourselves all the way up. And then you're gonna inhale, bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes, and then take just a moment here to thank yourself, as well as, just honoring all the sacrifices that have been made so that we can be here today. And just really honoring Remembrance Day. You might not be pressing play, but today is the release day. So thank you for all of those who have served, and thank yourself for taking the time to do something that serves you, because you deserve it. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel great, and I hope that I get to see you again soon. Take the best care till then.